There we go, that's good enough. Here you are. You want a taste? You have a taste? Oh, that's just the right amount of sweet, because it's really not too sweet at all. This is lovely. Alright, so here we are. You want to try this? Here you are. Right, so let's see. Oh, there you go. There you go. I was wondering why the raid message. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, my lunch break is over, so farewell and enjoy. All right, Reimer, thanks a lot for joining us while you were at your lunch. Much appreciated. Nice talking. Hope your day goes well. Thank you very much for following Lizzie. Let's get a shout out in here for her. Spent 3 hours working on an electric smoker heating coil and designed a box based on what you had on hand, just to find out an old pan and a coffee can would do the trick. Meant to have an old pan and a coffee can. That's nice. All right. Now then, thank you. I think he's adorable as well. So, let's see. I've got to. Oh, thank you, Cooking. Thank you, Wonderland. Much appreciated. Let's go here. Alright, bear with me, people. I've got to do something real quick. Let's see. Alright. Bear with me, guys. I'll be with you in just a second. I know this is riveting content right now. Do you have any idea how hard it is to type with this little baby here? Alright, and that, and this, that. And there we go. And now we can come back over here. Hey, remember how I said, no, I got it, Shayna. It was just taking some time. Unless you want to come hold, if you want to come hold him, that'd be a big help. Be a huge help. Let's see. Okay, like I said, I told you I was going to make up for lost time. Told you I was going to make up for lost time. For anybody that doesn't already follow Cooking in Wonderland there, Cooking in Wonderland, brand new food and drink streamer, just started, just finished their second one the other day. And I was super excited. I thought that I had missed out on a bunch of streams, but I was excited to have caught on to the second stream ever. And let's see, they were skinning trout, they were curing it for smoking trout, they made some trout. What was on the side? What else did you make with that trout? Something else. Anyway, he cured a bunch of trout for smoking later, and they built themselves a cold smoker, and yeah, I mean, how can you not love that? His dad gave him a bunch of fish, and so he was like, I know what to do with this fish. Cured it and smoked it, and then made himself lunch out of what was left over. All right, now then, I think our oven is up to temperature. Sweet. Let's put our cheese souffle in the oven, because that is step one. Let's grab a good pan down to saute some. Let's see. We're gonna need to do hash browns and then omelet. Okay, cool. Don't need too many pans. Just hash brown pan. Hey, leave that alone, please. And my omelet pan. Now, close up all the dang cabinets before that drives Shayna insane. Angela! Welcome in. Aloha. How are you? Hope everything's well where you're at. Okay. Turn on the heat for the hash browns so that we can melt the butter here in a second. Let's go ahead and pour our souffle. Now we pour it into our prepared souffle cup, and we're going to grab just a small metal pan so that we can grab it easier. This will work just fine. Now, okay, now let's go here. Maybe not. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Try again. Swing again. You're off center. There we go. All right, so souffle into the middle of this pan, and then you'll fill it up about 2/3 of the way full, just like that. Now, as you can see, there's enough left over for another souffle, but I don't have another ramekin, so we're gonna pop this in, set a timer for 10 minutes, and let it go. Bro, not just a shout out, you got your own custom command. What do you think about that? Let's see. Lady friend recently been down to grab something, short person that she is. Whacked her head directly on the open cutting board. I get how that might bother some folks. That's exactly it. All right, noted. Noted. As a giant, I don't think of these things. All right, let's go over to the stove. Here we go, stove can. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully we're still framed up okay. I need to get a new mount for that top phone. See if that worked. Oh well, close enough. That mount's broken and it pisses me off. Anyway, whatever. Okay, we've got heat. Grab some butter. This is for our hash browns now. You don't need a ton of butter, but you don't want to be short on it either, so make sure you got a couple of tablespoons at least. And now look, you guys know how long those potatoes were over there, right? You guys remember that? How long ago we squeezed them out? Look. Look at this. For how long ago we did that? These are still nice white potatoes. They're starting to turn that little bit of pink. You can tell the difference right there. There's the pink, there's the white. But I mean, God, these have been there for however long we've been live, basically. I need to make Sprocket a command. I need to make Sprocket a favorite Canadian command. Alright, so we're going to take these hash browns over to the stovetop. Alright, I'm tired of losing shit. Apparently not tired enough of losing shit to not misplace it, but you know, whatever. Alright, there we go. Get this butter working around. I keep forgetting I got this camera down here that I can say, hey, how you doing? Alright, hash browns in the pan. And let's hit them with my favorite hash brown seasoning, which is Lowry seasoned salt. It's a very basic salt, but I use it for hash browns. I use it for chicken whenever I do breakfast, and I use it for burgers if I'm doing a smash burger. Just want something classic. Oh, come on. You just want to stir it around, get everything nice and coated with the butter, get the seasoning mixed in there a little bit. All right, now we will turn the temperature way down. Spread these out into, hang on kid, hang on bud. Spread these out into one layer. I have a feeling these are going to stick. I think I ruined the finish on these whenever I took this particular pan camping. It was old, it was due for replacement anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we may have stuck these just because of the pan. It's a great pan, but I've had it for a decade plus now. All right, now I'm gonna leave that for a good 10 minutes on that side. Did I? Apparently I did. Sweet. Good on me. Let's see. Rusty is very particular about hash browns. Rusty gets triggered by hash browns. He ain't even particular. He just don't like them as far as I know. I too am a crunchy outside, pillowy inside sort of man, but the scraggly edge hash brown lovers. Hey, Mr. Design Cooks, how you doing? Welcome in. Big thing, in my opinion, is having fresh hash browns, eating them while they're hot since they degrade quickly. So the keys, guys, the keys to hash browns, we did a great hash brown tutorial on here once before. I'll happily do one. I will happily do one again. It's a combination of gladly and happily. Glappily. I will happily do another one again. So, I got company. Thank you very much for the follow. 419 distilled CBG CBD CBNTH. Thank you very much for the follow, and yeah, I will gladly accept that hydrate. So anyway, we've done a hash brown tutorial on here before, and I can tell you the number one most important thing about making a quality hash brown, unequivocally, if you want diner style hash browns like this, like I've got in the pan where they're going to end up crispy and just be awesome, right? So if you want to make this style of hash brown, the number one thing without question, draining the potatoes. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but we took a flour sack towel, we put our potatoes in there after we shredded them, and then we really wringed them out, like twisted up and pulled all of the moisture content we could out of there. That's the key to a perfect hash brown, because otherwise it takes way too long to get rid of the moisture content and you just end up with a starchy, stodgy mess in a pan. Trick number two, important step number two in my opinion, is once you've got them seasoned and buttered and set in the pan like this, leave it. Do not touch. And leave it there for like 10 minutes. Let it pick up a good solid brown golden color on the other side, and then flip the whole thing at once and do the same thing on the other side, and then you're done. So patience on letting it sit on each side and draining maximum moisture out of the hash browns. Those are the two keys that I find give me perfect hash browns basically every time. Let's see. We redeemed hydrate. That's right. That's right. Okay, so again, thanks for the follow. And what we do around here with new followers, in case you don't know, I used to run an ice cream business before it got shut down with COVID. I still have my industrial ice cream equipment. And what we do is every 100 followers around here, we do a brand new flavor of ice cream. Chat gets to decide the flavor of the base, gets to decide any sauces, any nuts, any mix-ins, any candy, any whatever you want. I just assemble it. So we do a brand new flavor of ice cream every 100 followers. You're one of those new 100 followers. Thank you very much. And we are now only 38 away from the next ice cream stream. 38 friends away from the next ice cream stream. And I'll tell you what, last one we did was strawberry shortcake, and it was banging. Using yellow potatoes today. They need squeeze, but russets, in my opinion, need a rinse as well. These are just straight up white potatoes. They like. Hey, there's another follower. All right. See if I can unstick it with a good spatula. There we go.